of Speak Out 2016. The topic for this round is same-sex schools are better for students' education. And so, Chunyi School will present the affirmative side, affirmative argument, and come along with the negative. So, with the first speaker from the affirmative side, start the debate.
So, good morning, Madam Chairperson, the judges, and ladies and gentlemen. We define the topic as same-sex schools are excellent for students' education. We believe that this statement is true. Today, as the first speaker, I will talk to you about its definition and the environment. Our second speaker will compare same-sex school with co-ed school, and our third speaker will sum up our case and rebut the negative team's ideas. Here's my point of view. Same-sex schools are the schools which the students of the same genders attend. Secondly, the same-sex schools are the best environment for students to study. First, in a recent experiment, people found that girls learn better when classroom temperature is warm, and the boys, and when the classroom is cool, the boys learn better. So I think we should divide. And our opinion, if we learn the same sex at co-ed school, we can be distracted. We must focus on study, not some love. Well, I think that's all.
Would the first speaker from the negative team now commence their debate?
Good morning, Madam Chairperson, and hello, judges, and hello, the ladies and gentlemen of the audience. I'm Minh, the first speaker from the negative team, and this is my teammates. The second speaker is Linh, and the third speaker is Hùng. And so, firstly, the first speaker in the affirmative team, he said that he's going to he defines the topic as, but he didn't give the definition. So I'll help him and give him the definition. The definition of same-sex school is the practice of conducting education where male and female students attend separate classes or schools. And another thing he said that when the temperature is hotter, the girls learn better, right? And the temperature is cooler, and then the boys learn better. Well, I think that's a very simple solution. Solution of this is you can just use the air conditioner. And next up, here are our team's opinion about same-sex school. It is most teachers are not equipped or trained to work in the same-sex schools, and we can call that an unemployed gender-specific teaching techniques. And it may sound a little bit confusing to you guys, but I will explain it more clearly. It is those techniques are developed to suit the gender, like like boys and girls. They have different kinds of personality, which suits the different kinds of techniques. And for example, if I'm a girl, normally girls like cooking maybe, and then girls are better at literature, and boys like sports and math. And if we separate boys and girls, oh wait. And oh, sorry, I messed up.
You've got 30 seconds.
Okay. So, in conclusion, I would like to emphasize that same-sex schools are not better for students' education. Thank you for listening.
With the second speaker from the affirmative team now commencing please.
Hello, Madam Chairperson, ladies and gentlemen of the audience. I'm the second speaker of the affirmative team. I disagree with the ideas of the first speaker of the negative team. He told us that our solution was to use the air conditioner, but he didn't explain how to use it correctly. Um, and he also said that in co-ed schools, um, uh, girls girls could do girls could know more about boys' habits and activities, but these activities can make students feel confused because they are their habit. Here's some ideas of our team. I want to compare co-ed schools with same-sex schools. In co-ed schools, boys and girls learn together, and they have a tendency to differentiate one another. Boys often hate girls, girls often hate boys, and they often speak ill of one another, and moreover, they can be sworn enemies. When thinking about what classmates talk about them, they can't concentrate on their study, and then the results will not as good as they expect. However, in same-sex schools, uh, they can learn they can learn uh, friends who are in the same sex as them, and so they can express their feelings more. They can concentrate more on their study, and they have a good environment to environment to environment environment to be to they will have more opportunities to learn better and to learn better. In same-sex schools, students students, they can stay with each other, stay with one another uh, about the same. They have much in common, so they can talk with each other more often. So they can be more active and more energetic. That's what I want to tell you. Thank you very much.
The second speaker from the negative team now commencing please.
Okay, hello judges, hello ladies and gentlemen of the audience, hello Mrs. Chairperson, and hello affirmative team. I'm Ling, the second speaker of the negative team. Okay, so first of all, I will say that I strongly disagree with the second speaker of the affirmative team idea. She said that in a normal school, boys hate girls and girls hate boys. Why don't we act friendly to each other so there's no girls hate boys and boys hate girls as you said? And so, coming to our team opinion. According to American Council on Education, there is less academic disparity between male and female students. And the first speaker of the affirmative team said that in normal school, in same-sex school, the violence cannot, the boys and girls cannot fight each other. But you can search on YouTube, and there are many clips that a same-sex school, girls and boys fight bully very violently. In my opinion, why can't we study at a normal school where boys and girls are equal? So, in conclusion, same-sex schools are not better for a student's education. Thank you so much for listening.
Third speaker from the
speakers, good morning, ladies and gentlemen of the audience. Today, as the third speaker of the affirmative team, I would like to give another point of view of same-sex school. As the first speaker of our team, he has said about the simple definition of same-sex school. I know it's not the most correct definition, but I think everybody gets that, not the definition the negative team has said. And our second speaker has compared same-sex school with co-ed school, which I strongly agree. The first speaker of the negative team has tried to tell us about the solution of the problem of the temperature, and of course we don't know how to use the conditioner to change that. He said about lack of genders. He said about that boy like maths, like football, like sports, and girls not like that. I agree with that, but we don't need to learn everything. We don't have to be perfect about everything. Girls can learn literature, can develop their literature, because maybe they're not just about literature. So does boys. And the second speaker of the negative team has said that we should act friendly. She used the word act friendly between boys and girls, so that people don't hate. So girls not hate boys, and boys don't hate girls. I think we don't need to act. We just have same-sex school. We don't need to act. We could live truthful with what we are. And about fight violently, like I disagree with that, because in same-sex school about the violence, it's happened like about 0.0001% of chance about fighting, because boys know what boys said seems to go. And in conclusion, I would make one final statement that same-sex school are better, much better for student education. Thank you so much for listening.
Third speaker from the negative team will commence their debate.
Hello, Madam Chairperson, the judges, and the members of the audience, and also the affirmative team. I am the first speaker of the negative team, and I am here to rebut the affirmative team's opinion. Firstly, the first speaker of the affirmative team has tried to tell you that boys and girls learn better when they have the suitable temperature. But who said it? I want to ask you. Who did you ask for that information?
Princeton University have shown that from an experiment of 149 students.
Okay, thank you. And the second speaker of the affirmative team, she said that the different sex students, they are confused when they are in the co-ed schools, but I don't feel like so. For example, I'm sitting next to my friend, she's a girl, but there's no problem. I can behave politely. There's no problem. And with the third speaker, there's 0.0001% of same-sex bullying. I don't know why. Now I want to support my team's opinions. For the first speaker of my team, I want to retell his point, is that most teachers are not trained to work in same-sex schools. Maybe there are some, but there are very few of them. And the second speaker of my team has also said that same-sex violence in schools are unimaginable. And if you want to know it, just search for it on YouTube. There's an abundant source of information about it there. So I want to conclude that same-sex schools aren't better for a student's education. Thank you for listening.
That ends our round 3. We all head to the auditorium for the final debate. And congratulations, guys. Good job.